Hello. I need to file a document. There it is.
Do you just want me to, I can date stamp it, show that we received it?
I just need it entered in the record of the court, please.
Yeah, I'm going to stamp it showing we received it today. And then we'll put it to your file.
And then if your office would kindly remove my social security number from public access on your website in accordance with the paragraph at the bottom of that page that says all that information is private. You guys have been publishing that for over 3 months. I asked the police department to do something about it in an email and nothing was ever done. My social security number is on a public website because of this office.
Okay, I'll go get the deputy coordinator.
Thank you. Know your rights. Right to request a different judge. You may request a different judge for any reason within 10 days after you enter your initial plea, which mine hasn't been entered ever. If it is past 10 days, then you must show why the judge should be changed. Oh, good Lord. The judge may decide he or she cannot hear the case if they have a conflict of interest in the case, or the judge will appear as a prosecuting attorney in the neighboring county where the oh my God. That's what happens when you turn lawyers into judges part-time. The rule is on their wall, and this man will not recuse himself. This happened in July of 2024. It has been 18 months. This man will not recuse himself in accordance with Missouri statute. It clearly says the reason doesn't matter. The judge doesn't get a say in if the reason is legitimate or not. He has to recuse himself. That statute was written to combat corruption. Corruption had been happening. They addressed it with that statute. The corruption is ongoing because the statute is not respected. When I go to the police and write a formal report about this, they say, we're not going to give you an answer. We're not going to talk to you anymore. Go to the state AG or go to the commission. I've obviously been involved in both heavily for the last year. Neither do anything. This was already known. I'm just proving it. There is no judicial oversight. There is no due process. There is no equality under the law. There are none of these concepts because in this courthouse, the Bill of Rights does not exist, and the American Constitution and all the protections within it does not exist. It can simply be overwritten by some judge saying a rule is a part-time judge, by the way. And now all of that is just does not exist in the universe. It is administrative order, administrative order, administrative order. No number, no rhyme, no statute, no citation, no 00.124, nothing like that. It's just administrative order. The heading is municipal court. That's it. No person to blame, no person accepting authority or responsibility, therefore accountability. It's just, we write it, we post it. Nobody does anything about it. There's directives against it written throughout the statutes. We don't care. There's no oversight. And you tell the police, here's the law they're breaking. Here's how they're breaking it. They do nothing. We're not going to do anything. If you break a statute, whoa, we're on your ass. But a judge, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And oh, by the way, the city of Wentzville can apparently be a victim. I injured the city of Wentzville. Okay. It's a made-up entity word. Why extortion, profit, obviously. He doesn't have the right tag. He doesn't have the legalized bet with the insurance company. He owes us money. And we're going to threaten him for 1.5 years with a sociopathic psycho in a robe and call it justice. Just pay us and we'll go away. Just pay us X amount of money and our armed mercenaries will leave you alone. You can't have a jury trial even though we're sentencing you to 6 months in jail because it's less than 1 year. Even though the Constitution says you get a jury trial if you're charged with a crime that can end up in prison, we don't care. If it's less than 1 year, we're going to send you to prison anyway without a jury trial. No oversight. No governing body. The only time the commission does come in is when it's got bar members who are political enemies of the person in trouble. Then bar member on bar member, that's prosecuted. Bar member on civilian? No. And now they're taking forever to talk to me while they talk about it. What are we going to do about this guy? He keeps pointing out the fact that we're a legalized extortion racket, a criminal syndicate for profit. We don't care if you own it outright. We're still going to tax it every single year. It's about the $500 ransom he took with the failure to appear.
I had a question in regards to the warrant arrest.
I had a question in regards to my social security number being publicly posted in violation of the paragraph that's written on the bottom of that page that says this is personal information and should never be published. It's not for public consumption.
Okay. This is a warrant arrest, and I will speak with the judge and how he wants to handle the confidentiality of it, but it is a warrant arrest.
You're aware that that was already done and over with, and I don't have that hanging over my head. You're aware of that, right?
Okay, but you're asking me about a document that is on CaseNet, correct?
No, I'm not asking you about a document that's on CaseNet.
Okay.
So let's clarify it. I'm glad we're coming to this understanding. So my only concern about this particular issue is that this,
It's a document.
yeah, this city
Okay.
is violating its own statutes. It's breaking its own quote-unquote laws by publicly posting my social security number in full on that document. It is not supposed
Which is a warrant arrest.
It doesn't really matter what the document is. You're not allowed to post people's social security number in full on a public website.
Okay.
Therefore,
Again, I just stated,
Yeah.
if you want to come and talk with the judge, he'll be here on tomorrow.
I don't
You can
want to come
address
talk to this.
issue- You
Look,
can address this issue with him.
Ma'am.
You can allow me to address this issue with him on tomorrow.
does it
I can't do
require?
anything about
Okay.
it as of right now.
Is the judge's presence or involvement in this issue required to remove my social security number from your public website?
He signs off on the judges, so
Okay.
he's my boss. So
Can I
that's
see
the
my
person
paper?
that I'm going to talk to about
Can I
it.
see it? I just want to read the bottom section. So, see, the bottom section says, this cover sheet is for law enforcement use only and shall be served with the warrant on the defendant. This is a confidential document as it contains personal identifying information. Do not return this cover sheet when filing the officer's return with the court. You don't think that my social security number that's posted on this, that's not a problem? It requires a judge to come in and change a computer file?
I don't change what's on CaseNet, but I am going
Okay.
to speak with him about the confidentiality
Okay,
of the
ma'am, I'm not
of the
I don't mean to
document
argue.
you're talking
I'm not
about.
trying to argue with you.
But it sounds like it.
Okay, well then let me apologize for that perception
So-
and clarify that, look, I don't ever try to argue with people. I'm simply here to record what your actions are. I also know this isn't your fault. And I also know that you're here just trying to help me.
Anything else that I can help you
Yeah,
with?
so I just want to clarify then, the final answer from this building, because there is
It's not this building, it's from this department.
this department, whatever you want to call it, of this city or whatever. I'm live streaming here. Everything's going on the YouTube channel, Dear Missouri
Okay,
Jury.
well,
So
I'm not going to be on your YouTube channel.
I understand. I'm just saying, ma'am.
I'm going to walk away if you're going to
Ma'am, I'm trying to clarify.
Because you haven't got my authorization to have me on YouTube.
You asked, this is YouTube and it's pointing down. I'm not
Okay.
pointing it at
So
you.
but you're having a conversation.
Yes, but I'm not pointing it at you.
On YouTube.
If you don't like it, get another job. You're a public official. If you don't like it, get another job.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm not-
I have
I'm
court
not
business.
be on YouTube.
You're not on YouTube. I have court business to conduct. Can I please get someone to help me conduct official court business? You are illegally posting my social security number on the internet.
Mr. Pierce, you're here all the time. What is it that you
I haven't been here in 3 months.
I've already explained to you how I will handle the document, but evidently it's not good enough for you.
You're
gonna
not
ask
listening.
that you stop recording me
Ma'am,
to be on your YouTube.
I can
because
audio
can't
record
hear
all I
conversation
want.
with
This is
yourself.
proof. Now listen, this only clarification is this. All I want is this building, your department's answer to the jury watching this eventually, to your answer to putting the social security.
I already told told you about what I...
Ma'am, I can't speak with you. You won't let me speak without interruption. Can I get somebody else? I need someone who will let me speak.
I'm the next person
You're
in charge.
okay. Can you be quiet and let me speak?
I've listened to you,
Okay.
and I've also listened to you tell me that you're recording
Can I please speak?
when I don't want to be on YouTube.
You're not on YouTube. Can I speak?
But you just said you're recording.
I turned it off. Can I speak?
Go right ahead.
Great. I want this building's answer formally to the federal jury that's going to get this evidence as to what your department is doing while you're openly breaking the law by posting my social security number on your website. What are you going to do about it?
I personally can't do anything about
Okay.
it. But the person who I can
Uh-huh.
speak with about the confidentiality
Uh-huh.
of this document
Uh-huh.
will be here on tomorrow, like I just said to
Okay. So now I've got to wait until then and maybe call back and find out what he did about it.
If you want an answer.
Okay, that's the answer. There's no reason to get upset or interrupt or run over each other. I now have your answer, and I don't need you anymore, okay? I filed the document. There's a trial de novo in here request. There's a motion to dismiss. There's a motion to recuse. Can I please speak without being interrupted? There's a motion to recuse in here, and there's a motion for a continuance because there's another hearing of mine scheduled for the exact same day in St. Charles County, okay? I'm making sure you're aware of this, ma'am.
You said you were done with me. If you're done,
Goodbye.
have a good day.